Washington, Connie Rock crew, BYC crew, and Good Time Groovers. Yeah, pretty big out here. I've been dancing for 11 years. Yeah. B-Girl Banana Freeze, Massive Monkeys, 50 Business Crew, Seattle, Washington. I've been dancing since the end of 1998. Took a break, like 3 or 4 years, had a baby. Now back, still good.
What's good? Connie Rock from New York City. What's up, B-Boy Network channel? We're here at Queen Bee. I'm representing New York, domestic 8s all day, Mighty Zulu Queens.
Nice.
Oh, I've been dancing for 8.5 years.
Yeah, it's really cool seeing so many B-girls in Seattle, like so many girls at a jam, and they actually dance. So I'm really excited about that. I haven't been with my girl crew in a long time, so it's made me realize, like when I saw the Japanese girls out the other night, it made me realize how different and fun it is to dance with girls. So I think I'm gonna make a point to be around more girls. Super inspiring. Thank you.
So yes, the theme for putting this together too.
I'm so excited that actually it's here, it's happening. Like all the girls are here, you know. And like Anna said, it's so cool to see like tons of girls ripping it in a cypher. Like essentially it's almost all girls, you know. And just so many dope dancers and dope styles. I feel really blessed that everybody's supporting this event. Like that all the B-boys showed up and so many girls came out, so thank you to everybody supporting Queen 16.
Basically, we put this wonderful event together, and we're here to judge the competition. And when I say judge, I want to use that term because this dance is so subjective, and everybody in my eyes does their thing, you know, so I want to say that first off the bat. But yeah, I mean, basically, judging, being our opinion, whatever, she might say something totally different than I do, you know, so on and so forth. But as far as what I'm looking for me personally, I want to see everything. Most important for me is the music, musicality, not just hitting the obvious, you know, just really listening to the music and being in tune with the music. That's first and foremost for me. But I do want to see everything, you know, you're not just going to get away with just doing one thing. I want to see everything, you know, just combine everything, power, you know, flexibility, like whatever you choose to do, whatever's your main thing, combine it with everything else and do it to the music.
Yeah, I'm looking for people, or at the time that we'll be battling and we're judging, I'm looking for people who look like they're themselves, like they're comfortable in their own skin and they know what they're doing, or at least they act like they know what they're doing. So that's really cool for me. I really love it when people get creative. It's really nice. It doesn't happen it doesn't happen half the time, but it's really nice when people actually know the music, or even if they don't know it, they can ride the music. So that's always really cool to watch. I don't know, it's like they stand up in 3D. So yeah, I just want to see who's comfortable doing their thing, and it's so different. Like Connie said, it's so subjective. And just when we were picking the top 8 for the 2-on-2s earlier, you could tell that we think differently because we all had different, like a few different people that were like, oh, okay, yeah. Both 2 people out of 3 like them, so yeah, they go on. So yeah, so I'm actually most excited to see the ladies. It's crazy, like 16 of them. It's usually like, oh, we're lucky if we get 8 in the B-girl battle section of the jam. So I'm really excited to see everybody get down and everybody's
yeah, I think musicality is definitely an important thing that I'm looking for. I think also just like the showmanship and not being caught up in yourself, but being able to connect as you're dancing. Because I just feel like this is a community dance. It's something we share with each other, and so you want to be able to express that and let it out as you're dancing. Yeah, I'm really excited to see all these B-girls with different styles go at it. You know, see somebody focuses on power dance footwork. You know, yeah.
know what I
hard to
actually,
judge.
what I noticed about the pre-selects though, which I kind of liked, was their like styles are totally different. Like it seems like you matched one girl with one girl that you're totally different, and I think that that's dope about it.
That's nice.
Even though I would rather it the other way, I still think that that's dope because you're like, wow, this is a weird matchup. But at the end of the day, it's like that's so dope because you really don't know that, you know what's gonna happen.
That's cool because we just so we had out of towners in one bag, and the like locals pretty much in the other, and we just like randomly like pulled them out, and it just came out dope. Like it's just meant to be that
Give it up for the judges, y'all! So, the Queen 16.
Shout outs to my crew, Domestic Games. Shout outs to Mighty Two Kings, Mighty Two Queens, repping USA and worldwide. Shout outs to Abby Girl, what's up? Yaya.
Shout outs to B-Girl Lotus, which is the first B-Girl I saw, and she's the reason why I started dancing. Because I'd seen dancers before, never interested me until I saw her, and I was like, I don't know if she was like better than everyone else, or I know I was just seeing another girl dance, but she got me into dancing. She was actually in town, but she left today, so she missed this event. Pretty bummed about that, but also my other vixens, mostly in the Bay. One's actually entered in the Queen 16. No favorites. Also, it's really cool to have B-Girl jams. I know a lot of B-boys are like, oh, what's the big deal? Like, why do you have to have a separate jam for girls and stuff like that? But it's like, they take it for granted that most of the dancers in the world are guys. So they see the reflection in every single guy, and they see that like, oh, I can do that. But for girls, it's seldom that we see a girl who is dancing, who's doing dope things, and it's seldom we see that, so it doesn't reflect back to us, personally. There's just something about that. So like when you see a girl do something, you're like, oh wow, that's cool. So inside, like subconsciously, like you think that in your head, like I could do that too, So it's so important to have these jams. Like, yeah, boys think like, oh, it's like you're secluding, whatever, it's special treatment, but it's not. It's like celebrating something that's rare in hip hop, super male dominated. It just needs to be seen, so like younger girls can see this and like, yeah, wow, I can do that too. So I think that's really important.
East Coast, New York City.
I mean, shout outs to Connie and Anna, and I'm so blessed to have you guys up here judging with me. Shout out to the whole Seattle scene. Like, thank you for representing. Shout out to B-Boy Network for covering this for us and helping us, get B-boys or B-girls shown worldwide. yeah, shout out to Fly 6B for coming through, and Van City Whackers. I'm really excited to see their shows. Connie Rock crew, USC crew, everybody's helped us out.